welcome. My name is Maurice Romramba, aka Maurice the Crochet Master. And indeed, welcome on this channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone who is watching wherever you are. And this is Knowing My Hairstyle. If it's your first time to be on this channel, I would like you to click on that red button, ring the bell, so that you be the first person always to watch all these videos that I'll be uploading every week. Yes, probably on this channel, we always have to learn hairstyles. Before we do them, at least we know how we are going to maintain them, the duration, and what it can cause to our hair. So now, first and foremost, what I'm going to talk about is the short pixel weave. Yes, and I know that those ones who love doing the short pixel weave, so shout out to you guys. But before we do them, these are some things that you need to understand. Yes, and those ones who are going to do them before this, still you have to listen to these before, and then we combined all these together. So now we have the two head shape, and that is someone with a long forehead. When I say long forehead, this is the person like me with this long forehead. And then we have that person with short forehead. And when I talk about the short forehead, this is the person like when you have these corners when they're near here, or when the hair is just a little bit here. That means you have a short forehead. Now, when you're trying to choose doing a short pixel weave, there are some things that you also have to understand. Yes, what is my head shape? Because that is also very, very important. When you have a short forehead, just know there are certain styling of this weave, pixel weave, that you're not supposed to do. Yes, sometimes we look from others and then we admire. So when we admire, we have to do them, of course, because we have the money to do a certain thing. But you will find that yours is not looking as the one you saw. What brings that? It is the head shape that brings that. So now, let me talk about the perfect person to do this, the one with the long forehead. Why? This person can do it in all ways. He can do a fringe, she can do going on the sideways, she can do being flat, she can do like here flat and then here big like in the French cut, and it's not like the same with the one with short forehead. Why? Someone with short forehead, for you, if you try to do a sideway, now this is when I want you to understand very well, so that at least you don't go for that before. Now, when you have a short forehead and you want your hair to go this way, my understanding, I've been knowing that this person doesn't want hair that falls in her face. When you have a short forehead, trust me, it will not do that. It will keep on coming in your face, and at the end of it all, you feel uncomfortable and remove this kind of a hairstyle, even for a short period of time. We should always try to understand it before we do it. Now, for us with short forehead, we have to do it flat. Okay, flat, that means when I do trim here short and here trimming it short, it is going to give me the space of trying to cut here, okay, and doesn't overfall in my face. And then there are those people who are comfortable doing a fringe. Okay, it is very fine doing a fringe. That one can work for you, a fringe, because it comes like round and then you just trim there. But don't try the sideways. It is not going to look good for you, and either way it will disturb you, and at the end of it all you'll have to remove it. But now when it comes to those ones with a long forehead, they can do all. They can do all. And then another thing is, us with short forehead, we should always try to not ask for the cut. Okay, we shouldn't ask for trimming here small and then here we leave it big. Trust me, it is not going to look good. You know why? When I have this long forehead like this, when I'm trimming here, I'm going to start from here and I trim slowly here, then here I leave it, and you see it is large. Okay, but for you with short forehead here, it is going to be like maybe you from here up to here to trim here, and then you stay with this. Okay, because we have to follow these corners. Now for you, if you do it that way, by the time we finish, it will be like you're having a mohawk. Okay, so that's why I always opt for doing it flat, like when it is all at the same position. This is going to make you look good and very perfect. So you'll have to rock this short pixel cut weave. Okay, and then finally, how are we going to maintain this? Because this is also very, very important. Some people plait it today and tomorrow you feel like you want to remove it. And we also know that when we come from the salon, we always look good. So this happens just because we don't do what they did. And sometimes I also blame our hairstylists still not to teach this person how to maintain it. Okay, but no, don't worry. I'm going to teach you today so that you can also understand. Now, first and foremost, when you do this kind of a hairstyle, you need to maintain the comb. You have to be having that comb they use. Okay, it's not like all combs are supposed to be used while combing that pixel. No way. You have to use that particular comb for that pixel. Okay, sometimes it is about the curls that are inside that maybe when you use these small ones are going to make it straight, and yet you wanted it when it has those curls inside. In order to protect those curls, you don't have to comb it with that small comb. So use that particular comb they used. Okay, then number two, how do you sleep? Yes, sometimes we have this thing when you find this pixel behind, it is like this. Okay, it is like this behind. That one comes when we sleep in the night. We add on that hair cap. So when you add on that hair cap, that elastic is going to go behind and then it lifts it. So by the time you wake up in the morning, this wave is just going to be like this. So I think those ones who have been doing that, stop it from today and you try to add on this ribbon when you're going to sleep. Just try to wrap it this way and you tie it from here. Okay, at least we protect the behind. Here we can always play around, but the behind, once it is like this, it doesn't look good at all. And then number three, let's try to avoid water. Yes, try to avoid the water, and that's why I always try to explain to those people who gym a lot. You wouldn't have been doing this a short pixel. Yes, wouldn't have been good for us who do the gymming. And a disclaimer, please, I'm talking about the short pixel weave, not someone who has cut her hair in a short pixel way. No way. I'm talking about the person who have done the weave. Okay, so we should also try to avoid water. Yes, the people who wouldn't mind about the water, that those ones like you have gone to wash it and then you're going to iron it after, or in the salon they're going to iron it after, or maybe you have an iron at home, so you can blow dry it and then you iron it again. But those ones who don't have it, please try to avoid water. And then there's something in mind I always ask myself, how do these people oil the scalp? Like I've been saying that some people try to put on the hair net, and then inside, when there are these neck wrappers inside, those mostly it is done on those people who use the bond. I don't know how they try to wrap, how they oil their scalp. I just don't have an idea about that. But just big up to those ones who use the sewing, because there we can see there is somewhere where there is a space for the oil. Yes, I'm saying this just because those one who would want to do it when you're gymming, whenever we sweat, this sweat washes away all the oil that we had added inside. You understand? So if it washes away, of course, what is going to happen? Your scalp is dry. And now when your scalp is dry, it means it's going to be itchy. And then another thing is the allergies. Yes, we have different allergies. You'll find like maybe you're allergic to that certain material or a hair extension. So you find that whenever you do it, it will itch you as like badly. Now, when it comes to this short pixel, whenever we spray, when the spray is near and you spray it like this is going to create water, okay? But the spray is supposed to be far from you. It's supposed to be far so that it just sprays a little. So these people who spray like this, trust me, you're not spraying, you're just creating water. You're trying to just pour water on it. You get it? And now this is when you're going to find this pixel laying like this, okay? So we should also try to learn how to spray this short pixel so that it can last and still look good. I know there's some other things that maybe I've left out, but please, if you have ever done this short pixel wave and maybe there's something that I have not talked about, please just go right in the comment section, tell me. Or maybe if there is something that you still want to know about a short pixel, we can still discuss it in the comment section. Yes, and this is also going to help somebody out there. So let's do that. My name is Maurice Ramramba, aka Maurice the Crochet Master, and this is Knowing My Hairstyle. This channel is always going to be helping us at least to know certain hairstyles before doing them, and then when we know how to do them, still we see the duration, the maintenance, and what it can cause to our hair type. So for now, I'm gonna be signing out, but just know I love you so much, and may the Lord keep blessing you all. Bye-bye from now. Let's meet each other in the next video. Bye-bye. See ya.